Chapter 9 Matter and Material. Learning Objective 1. Matter and its properties. 2. States of matter. 3. Changes from one state of matter to another. Let me answer. What are the types of matter? How can you define liquid matter? States of matter: solid, liquid, gas. We notice many objects around us. They are different from one another in shape, size, color and texture. Every single object has two properties in common. All these objects occupy some space. Your computer takes up space on the desk. You take up space on the chair. The amount of space an object occupies is called its volume. All the objects have weight. Matter. Objects that occupy space and have weight are called matter. Everything around us is made up of matter. Chocolate and cake are made up of matter. You are also made up of matter. Matter is made of tiny particles called atoms. Some matters like gold, platinum and carbon are able to exist alone. This means that they do not combine with any other atom. However, some atoms are so active that they are usually found combined with other atoms of the same kind of a form a molecule. Atoms of hydrogen, oxygen and chlorine combine to form the molecules of hydrogen, oxygen and chlorine respectively. Some matters are formed of molecules containing different atoms. For example, water is made up of two atoms of hydrogen and one atom of oxygen. Two atoms of hydrogen plus one atom of oxygen equals to one molecule of water. States of matter. There are different forms of matter. Your eraser is very different from the water you drink or the air you breathe. There are three main states of matter, namely solid, liquid and gas. Solids. In the solid state, a matter has a defined shape and it takes up a definite amount of space. In this state, matter has molecules that are very close to each other. Liquids. In a liquid state, a matter does not have a defined shape, but it takes up a definite amount of space. In this state, there is a little space between the molecules. These molecules are able to slide past each other. Gases. In a gaseous state, a matter does not have a definite shape and it does not take up a definite amount of space. On squeezing a balloon, you can change the shape of air in it. Gas takes the shape of its container. In a gas, the molecules are much farther apart than on a solid or liquid. The molecules of a gas can easily spread through all the space in a container. Change in the state of matter. Matter can exist in more than one form. Water exists in all three forms. This is solid, liquid and gas. When there is a change in temperature, one state of water can be changed into another state. When temperature is low as 0 degrees Celsius, the liquid water takes the shape of ice, which is the solid state of water. The process is called freezing. When ice is heated, it changes into water. This process is called melting. When water is boiled at high temperature, it changes into water vapors. This process is called evaporation. When water vapors change back to water on cooling, it is called condensation. Sublimation. When iodine is heated, the purple-colored fumes of iodine are observed. This means that iodine, which is a solid, directly turns into the gaseous form on heating. This process is called sublimation. Solution. When sugar is stirred in water, it dissolves here. Sugar is said to be soluble in water. When a salt dissolves in a liquid, it forms a solution. Sugar in this case is a solute and water is a solvent. Solids dissolve in liquids. Sugar is a solid and water is a liquid. When a solid sugar dissolves in a liquid water to form a solution, such a solution is called a solid in liquid solution. The level of water in the beginning and the end of the activity remain the same. This is because of sugar molecules do not take up extra space but fit into the space between the water molecules. An eraser is insoluble in water. It takes up some space, so there is a rise in the level of water in the measuring jar when an eraser is put in it. Liquids dissolve in liquids. When milk is added to milk, add water is the color of the milk spreads slowly in the water. after stirring the color spreads uniformly. This is because milk is completely soluble in water. Here both water and milk are liquids, hence their solution is called a liquid in liquid solution. Gases dissolve in liquids. When we open a soda bottle, you will observe bubbles of gas coming out of the soda. These are bubbles of a gas called carbon dioxide. This shows that soda is a liquid with a gas dissolved in it. Hence, it is an example of a gas in liquid solution. Facts to know: the smallest particle of an element has the same properties that of the element. There are about 90 natural occurring elements and scientists have been able to make about 25 more. Let's recall. 1. Anything that occupies space and has weight is called matter. 2. Matter is made up of atoms. 3. Atoms combine together to form molecules. 4. Matter exists in 3 states: solid, liquid and gas. 5. Matter can be changed from one form to another by heating or cooling. 6. Some solids can be dissolved in liquids. 7. Some liquids can be dissolved in other liquids. 8. Some gases can be dissolved in liquids. Word power. Computer, a programmable machine which carries logical operations. Definite, sure. Iodine, an element whose solution is used to treat wounds. Stirring, to shake vigorously. Soda, an irritated water. Volume, space occupied by matter. Train your brain. Cross curriculum connect. 1. Answer the following questions in short. A. Define the following. 1. Freezing. 2. Melting. 3. Evaporation. 4. Condensation. 5. Sublimation. 2. Fill in the blanks. A. All matter take up some dash and has some dash. B. Matter is made up of small particles called dash. C. Atoms put together form a dash. D. Form matter exists as dash dash and dash. 3. Answer the following questions. A. What is matter? B. What are the most common properties of matter? C. How are molecules arranged in a solid? D. What are the features of water? 4. Take the right and cross the wrong statements. A. Matter has weight and occupies space. B. The contaminated water is good for drinking. C. Water can be purified by boiling. D. Water has 3 forms: liquid, gas and solid. E. Molecules of gas are not scattered. 5. Multiple choice questions. A. Which are the main states of matter? 1. Solid, 2. Liquid, 3. Gas. 4. All of these. B. What are the forms of water? 1. Solid, 2. Gas, 3. Solid, 4. All of these. C. Select the correct statements. 1. Molecules are close in gas. 2. Molecules in gas are linked to each other. 3. Molecules in gas are scattered. 4. All of these. D. Which state of matter does not flow freely? 1. Solid, 2. Liquid, 3. Gas, 4. Liquid and gas. 6. Give one word for each one of the following. A. Things that occupy space and have weight. B. Matter having definite shape and taking definite volume. C. On heating it gives purple fumes. D. An example of gas dissolved in a liquid. E. A solid which can flow like liquids. 7. Match the columns. Column A. A. Water. B. Condensation. C. Milk plus water. D. Solution. E. Soda water. Column B. 1. Sugar in water. 2. Boiled to form steam. 3. Gas in liquid solution. 4. Liquid in liquid solution. 5. Loosely packed molecules. Activity time. Take a pencil and an eraser. Touch and feel each object. What do they feel like? Put each one of the items in different glasses. Do you see any change in their size and shape? Hearts. 1. The fragrance of rose flowers kept in a vase in a room fills the room. Why? 2. Can you store a gas in a container? If yes, how? Project time. Fill the glass half with hot water. Slowly mix as much sugar as possible in it. Keep adding sugar until you have a thick syrup. Hang a paper clip from a piece of thread and suspend it in the glass. Make sure that the paper clip doesn't touch the bottom. Leave the cup where it won't be disturbed and cover it to keep dust out. After a few days, crystal will begin to form around the paper clip and thread. Use a magnifying glass to examine the shape of crystals.